Welcome back to another episode of MotoGP Mac, and today we're going to talk about the qualifying session that just happened in Assen. Now, Francesco Bagnaia is on pole from Quartararo, Jorge Martin, Marco Bezzecchi, Aleix Espargaro, Jack Miller, Johan Zarco, Miguel Oliveira, Alex Rins, Brad Binder, Maverick Vinales, Nakagami, Marini, Johan Mir, Di Giannantonio, Bastianini, Dovizioso, Stefan Bradl, Remy Gardner, Francesco Morbidelli, Alex Marquez, Salvadori, Raul Fernandez, and Darren Binder. Pol Espargaro has pulled out of the weekend. He's suffering too much pain from his crash in Sachsenring, and he's going to sit it out. So we won't see any action from him for another 6 weeks. So let's get going on the qualifying. So Jorge Martin did set the initial pace, was under lap record pace on his first lap. Pecco Bagnaia then came out and just blew it away, and he did it in a second lap as well. So the raw pace is there. Quartararo, again, he did stunning in my opinion. You could see though, like on his second lap, had to see how much he had to override the bike, and he nearly actually fired himself off into space if it wasn't only for his reactions. Again, Martin didn't improve on his second time out. One of my riders of the day has to be Marco Bezzecchi. Really, really good. He was tucked in behind Pecco on his first run, and he did extremely well. Aleix Espargaro did seem a little bit off. Now, people know, he did have a crash this morning quite quick, so he may be suffering with that. Also, he was, and the Aprilia team were caught with a technical infringement yesterday's FP2. They were running, what you'll see here is when it rains, they run the second element on the rear rain deflector or the rear tire deflector, but you're not allowed to run two elements like that on when it's slick tires, so they were pinged for that. Alex Rins is doing very well. They've changed his left handlebar just to make it a little bit easier for him, and I would class him now, and just the way his whole approach this weekend really looks like his future is settled, and that's why he's riding with confidence. Great for Brad Binder as well, and Miguel Oliveira. They don't really have the soft tyre working for them, so it was good to see them get out of Q1 and into Q2. They do have good pace on the harder tyre, so it might be something to watch for tomorrow. Vinales and Miller, I think, is going to get a penalty. They got very close to each other, completely Miller's fault. But Miller did crash in turn 5, and he was recovering back to the pits, and Maverick came along. It was very close. Miller, must say, did go directly into Maverick and apologise, so big up to him for straight away doing that. Di Giannantonio, he did okay. They didn't get much pace. Bastianini does have his crew chief back, but when he was going out for Q1, his first bike broke down. He had to run back. They had to get his second bike ready, so tells me that his second bike was probably set up for rain, so it took him a few minutes, and then he just stayed out, so that was realistically the best he could do. Johan Mir, kind of not a great session. He did crash on his second lap out in Q1, and didn't really make an impact from there. Good showing actually from Dovizioso. He's higher up than normal. Bradl, again, good run from him. Morbidelli in 20th, he has a long lap penalty in tomorrow's race for blocking Bastianini during FP2 or FP1, I'm not sure. Then again, good showing from Lorenzo Salvadori, Raul Fernandez and Darren Binder down the end. All in all, for me, it was a good qualifying session. The pace is very, very quick. Is it going to rain tomorrow, or is it going to be dry tomorrow? We don't know. It's supposed to be dry, but it is Assen. You never know. Who am I going to go for the win tomorrow? I think I'm going to go for Bagnaia. He has to win at some stage. But I think Bagnaia is my man tomorrow. I think a lot of pressure is taken off him now, because majority of people think that his fight back for the championship is over. So I think there's a lot less pressure on it. He can kind of go shit or bust. We are going live tomorrow for tomorrow's race, so if you do want to join us, don't forget to set a reminder to have the link in the description. And also, don't be afraid to comment on who you think your race winner is, and I will see you again tomorrow during the live show. I just want to take a minute to also thank you for watching my videos and the support that you've shown so far. If you haven't subscribed already and you would like to subscribe, it would mean an awful lot to me if you did. I'm starting this channel realistically so that we can all enjoy MotoGP together, with the aim of streaming a live video when the GP races are on.